So the big question is this: how are marketers like us, who don't cut corners and rely on hype-filled, black hat, scammy marketing, who are always focused on providing value first and over-delivering for our customers with every single purchase they make, how do we market our products and services in a way that allows us to get our message out into the world, dominate the competition, and create a lifestyle of freedom and abundance without sacrificing sales and profit? That's the riddle, and on this show, you'll find the answer. Hey, my name's Misha Wilson, and welcome to Marketing with Misha.
What is going on, everyone? Misha Wilson here, coming at you for another episode of Marketing with Misha. Let me know what your name is and where you're coming in from as you hop on here and pay attention here to today's entire message. Let me know with a quick yes that you can see and hear me loud and clear. And I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. Today I want to talk about a topic, kind of, something that gets peddled a lot in the success world, in the creating success world, in the, how to make money world, etc. An idea, a concept, and something that you hear a lot that I personally think and actually know is complete BS. So let me know what your name is, where you're coming in from. Let me know in the comment down below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Very oftentimes we run ads just to our subscribers, giving away some of our best products 100% free. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. And today I want to talk about the simple fact that it is complete and total BS when you hear that one idea can make you a millionaire, right? You've probably heard it 1,000 times in our world. So many people constantly peddle the concept of, all it takes is one idea. You just need one idea to become a millionaire. And really the only thing standing between you and, that coveted status of being that millionaire is one good idea, right? And the truth is that there's literally nothing further from the truth. And actually, back when I was first getting started online, I came up, through a mentor of mine, his coaching program, and there were quite a few different students that I was working right alongside with. And there was one guy in particular who he always had the best ideas. And I remember we'd work together and he would have one really, amazing, innovative idea after the next. He would have, something where he noticed a hole in the marketplace. He'd notice a problem. He'd notice something that isn't optimized the way it could be. He would notice things all the time, and he'd have so many cool, innovative, strong ideas that could, essentially solve the problem that he was noticing, solve the problem that I wasn't noticing that he was. And over and over and over again, I'd work with this individual, and I ended up working with him, for the better part of a few months. And I would constantly hear about these ideas, and they were genuinely really good, strong ideas that, there were a few of them in there that could have absolutely been, quote unquote, $1 million ideas. But that was his big problem. All he ended up doing was having the idea, getting inspired by the idea, researching the idea, getting more excited by the idea, and then slowly but surely, when it came to execution, slowly but surely, when it came to actually implementing, slowly but surely, when it came to actually doing the work to make the idea end up being something that produces an income, through actually running a real business, he would fall off. And he would stop executing, and he would stop following through. And once the work had to be done, the idea wasn't quite as sexy. And once the reality, set in that if you want to have this idea produce fruits, you're going to have to hire, you're going to have to fire, you're going to have to deal with payroll, you're going to have to deal with compliance, you're going to have to deal with all the things that go in to running a real business, again, wasn't as sexy for him, right? And again, I love this individual. I worked with him for a few months and I thought he was a really sharp guy, but his Achilles heel at the end of the day was execution. And that's the problem with ideas, all right? That's really the problem with the word just as a whole. And so many people out there in the success world right now are peddling the concept of just. all right? Just come up with the idea. Just manifest it. Just work hard for that matter, right? Just take action. Just XYZ. Just fill in the blank. And the truth of the matter is that if you want to be successful, and if you want to be successful long term, you need to completely and totally eliminate that whole idea and concept of just, all right? You have to understand that the truth is that being successful in business long term, firstly getting successful and then staying successful, you can't rely on justs. It's a complicated process. There's stuff you have to do to grow the company. There's stuff you have to do to mitigate risk with the company. There's stuff you have to do for compliance. There's stuff you have to do, to tweak your marketing as the actual marketing landscape changes, and so on and so forth. And beneath and behind all of those different elements are multiple moving parts, are systems that need to be put in place, are organizational structures that need to be put in place. I'm not saying this to bring you down, but the truth of the matter is that there's a lot of stuff that goes in to running a successful online business, a successful business of any kind for that matter. And that's really the issue that I have with the whole just one idea can make you a millionaire. Because the truth of the matter is that one idea that, is a good, strong, solid idea taken with execution and consistently executing over and over and over again and consistently overcoming problems to get that idea in place and working the way you want it to, and consistently innovating to make that idea better over the course of a period of time, and consistently, making sure that you're mitigating risk over the course of a period of time so that that business that was built and that business that was sparked based on that idea stays around long term. That's actually what goes into creating success, all right? There's no such thing as just manifested success. There's no such thing as just being successful after creating an idea. And the truth is that ideas are a dime a dozen, right? If you actually look at an investor royalty, if you want someone to, essentially take your idea and build a business around it and do all the hard work for you, you just have the idea and you get paid, usually you'll get just around 1% of the actual profit. And so in the overall scheme of things, when it comes to the full pie, the idea is worth just about 1%, because it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. And so don't get stuck on the idea. Don't get stuck on coming up with a perfect idea. Don't get stuck on the product for that matter. Should your product be good? Yes, absolutely. Is it enough to just have your product be good? No, absolutely not. Understand that business has multiple facets and multiple levels, and there's always something to do and always something to get better at and consistently improve with. And if you can just erase the idea and the concept of, if I can just come up with that one thing, if I can just get that one idea, and for that matter, if you can erase the whole, if I can just work harder, right? I'm talking about execution a lot in this live. I'm talking about going out and executing, consistently executing and doing the work in all these different areas. But you also have to understand that if you just focus on execution, if you just focus on working harder, and if you just focus on working 2 more hours today than you did yesterday, well, if you're focused on all the wrong stuff and you do 2 hours more today than you did yesterday, well, guess what? You're only going to get farther and farther and farther away from your goals. The truth is, you need the right idea, you need the right strategy, you need the right tactics to drive that strategy, you need the right consistent execution upon those tactics, you need the right risk mitigation, you need the right team, everything in order to really make a business hum. And the sooner you become okay with that, the sooner you understand that that's the reality of the game and that's the game that you're playing, the sooner, once again, you can embrace that concept, step in to, again, the vehicle that is business, and get on your path to creating success. So that's my message for the day. Hope you got a ton of value. Give me some comments, likes, hearts, and shares if you guys did. And just remember, there's no such thing as one idea that can make you a millionaire. Yes, one idea can be part of what makes you a millionaire, but a bunch of hard work, a bunch of strategic planning, a bunch of well-executed tactics, and a bunch of, again, business principles, skill sets, and tools go in to driving the business that will ultimately make you the millionaire. So that's my message for the day. Give me some comments, likes, hearts, and shares if you guys got value. Once again, if you're watching on YouTube and you got value, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. We run specific ads back to our subscribers, giving away some of our best products. So if you want to go ahead and grab those products, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell button, hit all the buttons. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And until next time, over and out.